Welcome, replay viewers, and good morning, everybody. The time is 10:44 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on Eastern Long Island, and we're going to try to show you the latest fledging of the purple martins. So this will be a short purple martin update. I can hear a new family of baby martins and their parents flying overhead. They usually head up to the tops of trees when they first leave the nest. So we're going to go out and see if we can find them. We'll take a look at the houses down by the waterfront. But we'll be looking skyward, as they say. Keep looking skyward. That's a tongue-in-cheek statement that I'm making. This is something from my youth in the 1950s, when everybody was worried about flying saucer invasion or invasion of bombers from the Soviet Union. So keep looking skyward. That was the watchword in the 1950s. All right, so that's a little history lesson for some of you younger folks. But today we're going to look skyward to see where the purple martins are, and there goes one flying right over us. Hi. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining. I'm out here in my front yard because I just heard the chirping and chirping of the latest family of baby purple martins who have left the nest this morning. And they're flying overhead with the parent birds. We had a family fledge yesterday, so now that's two confirmed, two unconfirmed. Come on back, birds. They usually go right to the tops of the trees here, so I'm going to see if I can spot anybody flying up to the tops of our trees in the yard here. Meanwhile, there's activity down at the houses themselves of other babies still inside the cavities, but they'll be exploding out of these houses over the next week or so. Probably one or two families a day, one or two groups of fledglings will leave per day. Oh, here comes a little baby flying right over. Look at that. Hey, little one. Sure. Okay, they may have left the house that I'm pointing at right now, and they're flying around their first flights with the parent birds in control, and then they'll return to the natal colony there. But usually what they do is yes, lots of activity this morning, which is good. All right, let me see if I can pick them up flying overhead and to the tops of the trees. Let's get down here a little bit and pan around. Another beautiful July morning here. A little humid on the humid side, but that's okay. The sea breeze has started, which usually starts picking up around 10 a.m. So we have a breeze, I should say, not really a wind, coming out of the south off the Atlantic Ocean. So that cools things off a little bit out here. Hey, martins, where are you? Where are the latest babies? Come on, gang. Don't let me down. Oh, we can hear babies inside the cavities. Let me get a little closer for that, and I'll be quiet. Hopefully the microphone will pick up the chirping of the little kids inside the houses. All of a sudden they've gone quiet. They get noisy though when the parent flies in with an insect in its beak. So then each one inside the nest is squawking to be fed first. Okay, there goes a parent onto that gourd. And the way he's acting, holding a moth in his beak, and he may be trying to draw them out of that gourd. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Oh. I'm sorry, I just missed that comment, Kathleen. My apologies. But I'm looking right into the sun right now. But anyway, when I see the parent birds land on the porch of a cavity, and they don't actually go in, what this tells me is they're trying to draw the babies outside to be fed, at least get them out on the porch. And that's step one in getting them to make their first flight. So if they can entice them to get out of their safe haven of their nest, they've succeeded. Hey, thanks folks. Thanks for joining, and thank you. All right, let's see what we see over here. Okay, we can hear the babies chirping inside the cavities now. I also hear a chainsaw or something going on in the background, so, or a lawn maintenance tool. Oh, it's one of those string trimmers across the way from me. All right, well, we saw the babies flying overhead, the latest family. I don't see anybody up at the tops of the trees, which means the parents now have a group of babies that they're flying around the neighborhood with, teaching them how to eat on the wing. Day one of flight training. What are you chirping about there, mister? I'm not bothering you. Okay, well, I'll keep my eyes and ears tuned to what's going on here, and if we see this family of birds fly over again, I'll try to get some good footage of that. So in the meantime, thank you very much for joining this morning, folks. I'm going to turn right facing south into this beautiful breeze coming up off the ocean now, and cooling things down a little bit out here. Although a little cooling down. It's in the 80s. It's in the low 80s Fahrenheit right now. Should be a very pleasant day here. Thank you for joining. I'll just turn around one more time and we'll look at the two martin houses here with the activity. Okay, take care, folks.